Now let's look at multiplying some fractions. One of the things that I want you to remember about multiplying fractions is that you do not have to find a common denominator. So I want you to write that on your paper or write that on your notes. Do not find common denominator. Because I've noticed that a lot of you are still trying to do this, okay? Let's look at a fraction and you'll see what we do instead of a common denominator. Our equation that we're going to look at is negative 2 over 5 times negative 5 over 7. Okay? So typically with addition, we would look to find a common denominator between 5 and 7, but that is not the case here. What you do with multiplication is you just simply multiply your numbers across and then simplify from there. So 2 times 5 is 10. 5 times 7 is 35. Okay? We need to look at our signs. Our signs are the same. We know it's positive, so we can keep it like that. Now we're going to simplify. You need to figure out what number would equally go into both of these. In this case, that would be 5. So 10 divided by 5 is 2. 35 divided by 5 is 7. That way, our final answer is 2 over 7. Now let's look at fractions that start off as mixed fractions with whole numbers. So we have negative 1 and 3/4 times 2 and 1/2. The first thing we have to do is CMA. CMA is whenever we go in this direction, which is our C, we're going to multiply these two numbers together for M, and we're going to add these. So 4 times 1 is 4, plus 3 is 7. So whenever we rewrite this fraction, we're going to have 7 over 4 times. Now since this is a mixed fraction as well, we're going to have to do the same exact thing. We're going to do CMA. So we have 2 times 2 is 4, plus 1 equals 5. So we're going to bring our 5 down here, and we're going to put it over our same denominator, which is 2. Okay? Carry down your negative because you don't want to forget about those. Now, even though our denominators are not the same, we're still just going to go ahead and multiply across both sides. So negative 7 times 5 is 35. 4 times 2 is 8. We have different signs, so that means that our final answer is going to be negative 35 over 8. And you can keep this over here. You do not have to turn it back into a mixed fraction. I hope this helps.